We looked yesterday at the Anubis case collection skins in CSGO. But we didn't look at them yet in CS2. I'm excited to see some of the skins, especially the farmers and the M4A4. The M4A4, Oscar already dropped me earlier today off stream, I have to be honest. Yeah, so I already got a little bit leaked on that one. I told him, don't drop me anything else, okay? Here we go. We start off with the AUG Snake Pit. One of the grays. Has rare patterns, which is kind of cool. In CS2, I would say as expected. Nothing special. Some of the models look different, by the way, chat. Some of the gun models, yeah. Which you will see as well. This is the R8 inlay in CS2. I would say as well, pretty much the same. Of course, the skin we are all waiting for, right, is the absolute crazy effect farmers. I haven't seen it yet. I hope you guys haven't seen it yet. Probably not, right? Because, I don't know, nobody really has access to CS2. We are one of the fucking lucky ones. XM Hieroglyph is next. And I would say as well as expected, nothing special. Looks nice, though. Fits on this map. MP7 Sunbaked right here. The new MP7 in CS2. The topography MP7, how I like to call it. With the different heights and depths. Still has the 3D effect that you also have in CSGO. Not too bad. Next up, M249. Should we check Battlescard? Battlescard we check afterwards. Actually, no, we check it now. Because in Battlescard, the skin looks completely different. This is the MP7 in high float in CS2. Completely different. I have to say, I prefer it in CS2. In CSGO, it looked a little bit more muddy brownish. This looks much more goldenish because in CS2, of course, the lighting behaves differently. Everything is a little bit brighter. Look at this golden shine right here. Wow, that looks so much better than the Faction New one. So much better, in my personal opinion. Wow. Next up, we have the M249 Submerged right here. Looks nice. I would say pretty much the same as in CSGO. Next up, one of my favorite skins from this collection, the SSG Azure Glyph. Yeah. To me, this looks a little bit like a water tank with this nice little bluish color. Looks amazing. Also, nothing special in CS2, I would say. Next up, the Mach 10 Echoing Sands. Right here. With a little scarab in the back. Also nothing special, I would say. Pretty much the same gun model. Identical to CSGO, if I may say so. Next up, the USPS. That a lot of people don't like because it looks quite unspectacular. I like the little red trigger on it. And I like the little tea bag at the bottom. Again, nothing special, I would say though in CS2. I think that's pretty much the same. Next up, M51S Mud Spec. Right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this one also turns more golden in Battlescard, right? M51S. Looks good. Looks good. I don't see any specific difference. I'll take the silencer off just to see. Okay. This is how it looks without the silencer. Pretty nice. Let me check it in Battlescard. Mud Spec M51S. This is the highest float, one of the higher float M51S Mud Specs. And once again, chat, in CSGO it looked more like, I saw a lot of people said poop color. In CS2, I think the Battlescard version makes it look higher quality. Brassy, golden. I think on the MP7 it worked better, but it also looks great on the M51S. Not too bad. Not too bad. Next up, we have, wow, A lot of people's favorite, one of my favorites as well, the Mag 7 Copper Coated. Yeah, or I like to call it the Cum Coated. Right here. Oh, wow, look at that shine. Sticky, shiny. We don't have the shininess in CSGO chat, do we? Look, only the sticky part is shiny. That is interesting. Wow, it has a whole, like, glow to it that it absolutely doesn't in CSGO. Look at that. That is very nice. This right here, amazing. Next up, one of my favorite skins from this collection. I love it on paper, but in CSGO in-game, I have to say it was a little bit underwhelming. In CS2, same story, I think. But still a nice skin. Still a nice skin. I love the artwork. Should it be a blue? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Lovely skin, though. Lovely skin. I don't see anything special in CS2. Pretty much identical. Next up, this one may be interesting. Yeah? Because a lot of people say that this one looks similar to a Damascus Steel. And Damascus Steel looks very different in CS2 compared to CSGO. Here we go. This is the AK Steel Delta in CS2. Okay, it doesn't have a crazy shine to it. I see a lot of L's flying in from the chat. Yeah. Which is fair, I think. It does look pretty much the same as in CSGO, I would say. This one, chat, was that something in Battlescard? I think so as well, right? I think there was something as well. Steel Delta high float, let's see. This is the highest float AK Steel Delta. And it turns brown once again with this copper type finish. And that looks pretty good. I remember in CSGO everybody said L, 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 L. Still somewhat the same story. I look at chat, it's still almost all L. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I prefer this over the Factory New version, I think. Next up. But I do have a fetish for high floats already, so it's like, you know, I'm biased. Orb Black Nile. Boom. Big 3D effect. This is how it looks in CS2. Wow. That looks very, very nice. Especially this right here, you see? I love how these parts look a little bit more, not glowy, but brighter, right? It's the tops are more, like the depth is more visible, I feel like, in CS2. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Look at that. That is very nice. And I didn't even realize in CSGO, look at the scope. These little things right there. Interesting, like little gemstones. Or like a bathroom floor from the UK. It's alright. Next up, Nova Zobex Bite. We move on to the purples. Very, very rare to get. Battle Scarred, okay. Okay. This is the... chat. Amazing. You came in clutch once again. That looks insane. What? Someone says wood. I don't think so. I was scared of it looking like... kind of like the P90 shape wood, you know? Because it turns orangey in Battlescard. But no, I think that looks more like coppery. Once again. Because it has a slight shine to it. I like that, bro. And also this trigger finger right here turns as well copper color. Look at the tiles on the scope, chat. Now you can't really differentiate them as much anymore. Wow. I prefer this one. I prefer that. We start with the purple. Super rare to get. I opened 1,000 Anubis packages recently. And we got what? I think it was 1 pink and like 4 purples or something. This is one of them. Nova Zobex Bite in CS2. Ja. It has more shine to it than in CSGO. But I don't see anything specifically different from the CSGO version. We move on to the next one. The P90 Scarab Rush. A skin that I like a lot. Okay. That is 1-2-1. Not a different model. Looks pretty much the same. What I like about this skin, when you reload, it reveals a little scarab under the stone slab. Kinda like, you know, when it's hot outside, you move over a rock and then there's like a snake hiding or some bugs. I love that little Easter egg. Nice skin. Nice skin. Next up, we're almost at the Farmers and the M4. USPS. One of my favorite ones from the collection as well. The Ramses Reach Glock. Did I say USPS? I meant Glock. Okay. What I didn't realize in CSGO, maybe it looks more present in this one. Look at this little gemstone right here. At the, you know, where you aim with. That's kind of cool. Looks good in game, I would say. I don't see much of a difference, though, to CSGO, apart from that little thing being a little bit more vibrant, maybe. What else? Check in Battlescard. Yeah, in Battlescard it has some Easter eggs on it, right? This is the Glock in Battlescard. It reveals the mummy and some other stuff. As expected. We move on. Now it gets exciting. Onto the pinks. I unboxed a singular pink from 1,000 packages. A friend of mine as well. I normally opened 1,000. And he got as well 2 pinks. Yeah. Super rare to get. Super rare. Right here. P250. Wait. Yeah. P250. Apex Curse in CS2. I would say once again, not much special with this one. Pretty much as expected. I see lots of Ls flying and people didn't like it in CSGO. Hey, looks similar in CS2. I still see the Ls. Now it gets exciting. Now it gets exciting. Farmers Water Nephthys. First I want to inspect it. This is how the Farmers looks in CS2 and inspect. It's a whole new engine, right? It's Source 2. In CSGO, the holo effect, or like the water effect, one of the creators says that he wanted to visualize flowing water. Looks insane. Let's see it, how it looks in-game in CS2. Boom. I see a lot of people saying L. In CSGO, everyone typed W. I'm trying to figure out what's different right now. I think the shadow lets the effect completely vanish, which I'm pretty sure doesn't happen in CSGO. It is still there. One thing is interesting, though. Look at this. When you shoot, and we've also seen this with the Mach 10, which I will show you in a second, the parts that start glowing in certain lighting will just start shining. Look at this. Wow. We have the exact same effect. This will blow your mind if you're not aware of this one. One of the coolest things that changed on the skin is this, in my opinion. The Mach 10 Zakaku. Yeah. The eyes have like a spiral effect to it, as you can see clearly, right? It changes with the lighting, but look at this when you shoot. The eyes start to glow. Absolutely insane. And this exact same effect we see also happen on the Farmers. Yeah, with the parts that change color, they start glowing once you shoot. Because that's how CS2 works. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm a fan. That looks nice. That looks very, very nice. Pretty much the closest thing we come to. If you remember, we checked animated skins once. Hey, kind of gives me the same feeling. If you remember, a guy made like a video, what was it, a Mach 10 heat, and he started shooting, and then the skin started charging up. The skin reacts to the shots. Kind of nice. Next up, and lastly, the 1 in 4,000 roundabout M4A4 from the Anubis case. Absolutely insanely rare to get. Here we go. This is how it looks in CS2. It has, immediately my first reaction is, it is much more shiny. In CSGO, it doesn't have the shine to it. At all. Thoughts? I have to admit, I prefer this one in CS2 quite a bit. This golden part right here actually feels like gold now. It looks very bland in CSGO. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. This right here, you see how the gold actually feels like gold now? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Battlescard? We can check it in Battlescard, sure. Should I check the farmers in Battlescard as well? Let me do that. For the people that maybe can't afford a factory new one. Water of Nephtilis. Water of Nephtilis. Let's see it. Let's check a not too high float Battlescard one, but still a high float one. Zack. This is the farmers in Battlescard. It's alright. It's alright. As expected, I would say. Just gained some scratches. The M4A4 on the other hand. Eye of Horus. Boom. Yeah. The skin turns darker. Scratches start appearing. But the main artwork stays untouched. For a Battlescard version which costs like so much less, I think that's not too bad. Look, fucking 300 in Battlescard, 1.6k in FN. That's not too bad. We checked the lowest float one, this is the highest float one.